Hey everybody, and welcome back to some Minecraft. And so if you guys have seen, I have done a few changes. You guys might see, if you guys have been looking right down here, you guys are correct. I shouldn't say also correct. I have been working on the tower a little bit for the main castle, which will be right out over here. You guys might also see this few little colors right over here. You guys might notice this little kind of building, or maybe it's just a roof right here. You guys might notice this nice little finish on this job. If you guys see this, you guys are massively correct. And I have also just worked on this little tiny little house. And this I just kind of built up between episodes, and I think I was just kind of doing some detailing, like these bushes and stuff like that, that tree. Not too much. I'm gonna be doing something with this small area. I can't really figure out, so if you guys have any ideas like that. You guys saw last episode me showing you guys some of these other little places. I did repeat myself in the last two episodes, so if you guys missed 2 episodes ago, I went over some of that same stuff last episode. I did also build this tower and finish up the docks last episode. I have not done anything really else. But if all of you guys guessed this house right here, you guys are massively correct, and kudos to you guys, because I actually did a lot of work on this house. Not a lot. I just was kind of building and kind of went on to town with that. Alright. So I was just also detailing in and out, just kind of, I need to kind of come back and re-detail a lot of my buildings, because like this house here, if you guys see this isn't a good quality house. I need to change it up, might add some windows and stuff, make it look a little bit nicer. Like, it's way too crammed in here, so I'm probably going to be switching that up. I have built another farm, which is not all the way complete, but it's about, I would say, 70% complete right now. I have the house and stuff like that all done, but you guys should see that soon. I'm actually going to show you guys what is done right now, but you guys will see the whole thing soon. So you guys notice I did put a bunch of these kind of spruce wood fence posts just around. I might actually put a few banners or something like that throughout here, but I think that makes it look a lot better, makes it look maybe tied. I might actually end up switching that to oak, which might make it look tied down a little bit more, or birch. But we'll see. I added these pistons, not pistons, as crates, so it looks like, you know, we've been getting shipments and supplies over here. You guys can see that here, and then right through here. I didn't do anything back there for so long, but, you know, whatever. Here, this was that one barracks, my first barracks that I made, and I changed it up a little bit. You guys can already see walking in here, there's only one chair over there, 2 chairs over here. There's some nice kind of like, not really bookshelves per se, but shelves. I added some doors, and I made this kind of stair go across the way. I added these trap doors on top, and you guys can already see right over there what I did. I also went up, and I put some spruce wood stairs to make it look a little bit nicer, but I don't know if you guys noticed that. So I did put some more torches down, and I put some of these down. I might actually, yeah, I'm going to get rid of those torches. It's kind of a burning hazard. You wake up at night, you know, if you're a kicker, it might burn off your feet. Not too good. Don't recommend that. But so I put some paintings here, and then I was just working on some bed work, and I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do. I wanted to make some double-decker beds, but then I decided, hey, you know what's more important? Storage. So that's what I ended up doing. I did storage, and I did some just stairs in the back, so that way it looked like there was actually some way that the bed was getting held up, and I think that it looks pretty good. You know, you can just hop up here, and you can hop in your bed, or you can just, you know, hop up how you normally do. So there's this door right there, and then there's this door right here. They both open to this inside wall, which is kind of cool. I wanted to make sure that they both opened up the same, not direction, but, you know, the same way, so that way it's symmetrical. That was my main point of this build here. I haven't done too much on this build anymore, but, you know, we'll see how that goes. I'm actually going to swing back here, and then we'll hit the farm in just a second. But so I was racking my brain on what I wanted to do over here, and I finally decided. So here's actually just going to be, I'm going to put a little building here, and it's just going to be kind of like the sugarcane farm, and this person's going to own the sugarcane, like where they just store it all, so, or all the sugar. So that's what this house is going to be. But boom, this is a house that I was searching up for ideas and stuff. That's what I typically do when I'm just bored and I don't know what else I want to do. I found this house, and I kind of changed it up to my own little thing. There was like a little glass kind of banner thing here. Didn't quite care for that, but I like this. So I used diorite right here, not deodorant, but diorite, as just kind of a base coat, if that makes sense, as the wall structure. And then I did spruce wood, and I did regular glass and some oak wood. And I think that it made it really just pop and stuff, and it's really roomy. So I can definitely be putting some a nice table in here, maybe a nice little lounge area, you know, something nice here. But this is definitely a high quality house. Gonna put you know, maybe master bedroom here and a smaller bedroom right there, something like that. Put some leaves here because I had some extra space, because if you guys see right down here, I did stairs and slabs, and that's okay. I actually like that, but it also makes it so that way you can't really put these stairs right here, because then it just looks weird from the top part. So that's why I ended up just doing this. And you know, I like this a lot. There's plenty of light coming in here, so we'll see how this goes. This is definitely not even close to being done. I'm gonna probably build some stuff out here, and I might put like a little play area or something like that, maybe a sand pit. I don't know, we'll see how that goes. And somebody suggested down in the comments on another video of make a school, and thank you so much, and I will be doing that soon. I forget your name, but I will make sure that it'll get done. So I'm trying to figure out where I actually want to put that. Here's the library, so we'll see where I'll end up putting that. I did build this little area back in here between episodes. I might have showed that last episode, but I'm not too sure. I'm going to be building one right over here, which will be a little bit smaller, but it should be just perfectly sized out. And then I'll make this come up, and I might make a little nice path back along here, so that way there can be one right back here, and that should be, there should be maybe 3 or 4 more of these back here. And then one other thing that I'm just going to let you guys know is, so here is this is going to be a giant kind of like ranch, so it's going to have cattle and sheep and pigs and stuff like that, which should be pretty cool. It's decently sized, but I am going to actually expand it right here. I'm going to do like maybe just cows up here, and I might do some pigs over here in a smaller pen, and I'll do definitely some sheep, a large thing of sheep, because I'm running out of wool like fast. Making all these beds is just killing my wood, or not my wood, my wool supply. I don't know what I was going to say. I think I was going to say supplement. But so you guys know how that's south, this is north. Well, I accidentally put Northgate in the south, and now I put Southgate in the north. I think it's kind of a little bit of a joke, and I think that I purposely did that when I first made Northgate, but we'll see. So this is going to be kind of more of a business side of town, and I already have kind of an idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use oak wood, and I'm going to be using sandstone here. And I think that these two, along with some cobblestone and stuff like that, should make actually some of the perfect housing. I think that it'll look pretty nice, and you know, I've seen myself and I've seen other people building this, and it looks great. Even if it's not necessarily a jungle or a oh, what is it called, a desert, it is totally fine to do so. I'm going to probably build some more docks like right over around here, but Southgate is going to be one of my major kind of expansions of the city. It's going to go all the way up to here, and it's going to wrap right in and right back out, and it'll just come right out over here. And I might make the docks right over here or something like that, and I definitely will be putting a mine right there, just so that way I can get some resources and stuff. So all the mines I typically do use. The only mine that I don't use is that one right there, Ironhide mine. I use that one right in there, and I use mine that goes right down in there. I also have one more, which I believe it's actually in there. It's in a little ravine back there, or chasm, whichever you guys prefer. So you guys, that's going to be one of my massive and major expansions of my city. I'll probably put the school over there. I might actually be putting the school not here, but I'll probably put it like right here or something like that. I need a nice decent sized school, and so I don't know what I'm going to be building that out of. I might build it out of that same thing that I just showed you, but we'll see how that ends up going. But you know, I don't really know what else to do for texture wise in that area. I think like I just need to kind of have certain textures, like you guys see, brick house, brick house, brick house, brick house, brick house. Then I do some wood housing, and then I do some more wood, 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 wood. Like I always do kind of the same thing in the same area. Like this is all spruce all throughout here. This is all spruce, goes up through here, all spruce, and it's just like it's a lot of spruce wood. So we'll see how that ends up going. But yeah, so here is when you guys are coming actually down out of the south gate, right up here. You're walking down, you're walking. So the south gate is actually where the castle will be held. I actually don't like that. Sorry, I actually detail as I'm kind of walking and running. So if you guys don't like that, get over it. So I was just coming by and I was like, you know, I've always wanted to be putting this, but I didn't know what to do. And I was like, okay, I'm using cobblestone, so I can't use cobblestone for the wall. So instead of taking all of this path and relaying this entire path down, I was like, it's going to take too long. So what I ended up doing was I just did some stone brick action, and I did that. And then I did the same iron bar thing right across the top, which looked pretty nice. And I put these redstone lamps and the daylight sensors, which are set to nighttime. I know, kind of ironic, but whatever. It looks pretty nice. I'm thinking I might just actually put those down one block, but we'll see how this actually ends up going. You guys can see I've been putting these signs saying like building and detailing. So now I know that when I come over here, I need to build this and I need to detail this whole area up, especially right over here. But so this is another massive farm for my people. This will be a nice storage place, so I'll take some of the melons and pumpkins that'll hopefully soon grow, and I'll put those in here just for a quick nice little storage. This will be a massive greenhouse which will actually enter into the mountain. I'll go straight from here, and I'll go straight from right out over here. And then I do have a thing for on top, so I'll have a farm down below and a farm up top. So I think that should work out and should be perfect for what I need. You guys can actually see I did glass kind of all up and down, and then I did some nice kind of detailing here. I actually like that. So yeah, so here I have a nice little kind of wheat farm. It's nice and small. You can do what you need to, build whatever you need to, bread or hay or whatever. And right out over here is my melons, and then right here is my whole line of pumpkins. Shout out to Masonator. And I really like this. The only problem though is like I need to do stuff like that, and I might actually end up doing something like right here as well, just so that way I can get my full picture of what I need to do. Like I think that make that 3 different designated zones to enter in here is going to be perfect. So you know, it's whatever. I definitely do like this whole kind of wall. It's really nice, really kind of, it makes it feel like it's a rich farmer, and that's kind of what I was going for, because like what rich farmer would not have a greenhouse? So it's kind of like, you know, it's decently sized. In here, all that I haven't actually done is lay down the gates, so I need to do that. I did put down some bushes. I'm actually just going to go right across like that. And it does kind of make it feel a little claustrophobic, but whatever. Here I'm going to be putting a nice little seating area, or I might put a TV or something here. The only thing that I don't like is this goes way too close to the wall, so I might actually just push it out an entire block, but I haven't decided yet. Here's a nice little table, 5 chairs, perfect amount. We come upstairs. I did that same little thing here as I did down here. You guys see that this is actually the same building style as that other house that I did, except for I just changed it up a little bit. Up here, here's a nice little large chest. I used fence gates, oak fence gates as some railing. They look actually pretty decent, if I don't say so myself. It looks all nice and evenly spaced out in between each, and you don't need the whole, you know, post on each thing, which is kind of annoying to see sometimes. So yeah, when we come in here, we've got 3 beds in here, nice and kind of compact. I might be putting a chest here and a chest here, but we'll see what ends up happening. I don't really like how close this is, but it's actually kind of nice and decently sized. So you guys can see here, you can actually sleep here, which is awesome because sometimes when you place stuff you can't actually sleep there, or it'll teleport you out, but it actually works pretty well. Now in here we have the master bedroom. It's kind of small, but you know, still 2 beds, and it's a whole nother thing. So this is actually kind of accurate for how much of a family it would take to run this nice farm, and I think that it would be it's a kind of a cool and nice sized farm. It's definitely I don't know if it's bigger, but this one grows wheat, potatoes, the beets, and carrots is what else it grows, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 little different sections. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we'll have 2 on each. So this will be much bigger than that one, but that one I think has a lot more variety. So we'll see how that ends up going. You guys did see last episode that I did change this all. I do actually now have horses, which is pretty nice. So you can actually leave one of these open and they won't come out. It only requires one or both of them in order to come out, because they're actually I think it's a 2x3 by 2 block animal. So it's pretty cool. You do need these like little rooftop things so that way they don't like hurt you as you're running out, but it's kind of nice and cool. So as we come in here, you guys will see that in just a second, but when we come in here I was like, you know what the military needs is kind of like a classroom type thing. So what I did was I built kind of this nice little overhead thing. It's kind of nice and rough, so it looks like it's, you know, been put there and was just quickly assembled and stuff, which I kind of like. I like that kind of rougher type of styling and detailing. And we have kind of a podium for the speaker to talk to. He'll be underneath. Sometimes he'll come out when it's a nice sunny day like today. But we've got plenty of seats, 3x4, so there's 12 seats here, which is pretty nice. Quick maths. And I do like how this kind of railing just goes straight across, nice and support beams, and I really do like this. I think that it kind of works really well with this whole area. I might actually be putting something back here as like maybe a training ground or something like that, but we'll see how that goes. If you guys remember in here, I'm wanting to build kind of like an inn or a larger barracks for maybe travelers and my soldiers. I think that that'll be pretty cool. So you guys remember how like in Skyrim how they have stuff like that? It's kind of what I'm wanting. So we'll see how that ends up going. Right here, I don't know what I want, but I did put these bushes just here just so that way I would know that I need something here. See? And it even says that on this nice little handy dandy sign. Alright. In here, you guys see detail. I also do need to put some floors in. I'm not going to probably put a floor in until right up here. And I probably will put one right as it shrinks in. So that way I can have a nice staircase and I can figure that all out. So yeah. Here is just kind of like a nice small little market, so you can come in and you can waste all of your money before you can actually buy a house, which is part of the plan. Shh, don't tell anybody. So we've got a potions person, we've got a paintings person, and we've got a kind of flower keeper, or a garden person. I don't really know what to say, but yeah, so if you want to buy paintings, which are $3 million each, this is modern art right here, totally not copied from anything. Wink wink, nudge nudge. So yeah. So I didn't know really what else to do in here, but I just kind of built this up. I might just put like a nice staircase, and I'll probably put a small little fountain over here, but you know, I don't really know what else to put here. There can't really be a business. Northgate is kind of a residential area, so that's kind of why, like, residential, that's residential. This isn't. I don't really know what to do in here. I was gonna put all my resources in here, but it's fine just going to my house and back. It's not that far of a jaunt, so I might just put like a bed or something like that, like a studio house instead of a studio, like, you know, apartment. We'll see how that ends up going. I did this, which is kind of cool. It's just like a whole like leaf area. Thought it was kind of cool. I was like, I wonder if I just did this, and it happened, and it looks pretty cool. Alright, in here, this is that house that I built in between last episode and the episode before that. and it looks pretty nice. I do need to detail it. I put some nice little fencing around, and I don't know what else I'm gonna put in that, but it should look pretty cool. Put some more bushes around. That's really what one of my main detailing things was, is just put some bushes around. I do need to change up this tree a little bit. I'll probably have it match that tree right there. I can actually just show you guys what I do. I just kind of take each block from each side to make it kind of this nice little T formation. So like that, and it just kind of swoops right in. You guys can see that whole pattern up there. And then I like to take each of these down by one, so that way it makes that kind of nice little pattern there. And it looks pretty nice. I do like them when they're taller, but you know, you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. These flowers are kind of annoying me. I might just change those. So I'll probably top this whole thing off. I might bring it down to this level up here. We'll see how that ends up going. I'm going to be putting a sitting area right here. And yeah, why don't I just actually just do that right there. So that way it looks a little bit nicer. So you guys see that. And then I was just kind of working on this building real quick. Nice spruce. Might put a basement. Actually, I probably can't actually put a basement because of my house. It's right there. So not gonna put a basement, but I'll probably close this whole thing off. I might, you know, do something like straight around here or straight to there. This will be a nice little area, and then I can do something here, or maybe this will just be like kind of just like a rec house for people to just live in or something like that. I don't really know. I'm trying to figure out still some stuff. Still haven't worked on this. You guys saw that last episode that I actually did do some stuff. Also, I kind of put this nice little ring around, so that way if you want to run laps or whatever, if you're crazy, you can do that. I didn't do too much else around here. Let's continue going on here. Now, so in this house, I didn't put any detail actually in this room. I will soon though, and it will be oak. But when we go in here, this will be pretty nice. So this is actually a really nice kind of bedroom. I did kind of this cool little dual painting thing because they're kind of the same. I wish that they could be reversed, but you know, whatever. And I do like this. I'm actually going to take a slab and just put it like that. Now that does create that little darkness thing. Hello darkness, my old friend. But I do like this room. It's really nice and decent. Got 2 chests, got a bed. It's really nice. Did put just a few bookshelves because bookshelves actually require a lot, if I don't say so myself. So in here it's just a nice small little bathroom, but you know, for a quick and easy house, this was really it. You know, it doesn't require that much, and as long as you build it into a wall, you should be fine and secure. Up here I'm gonna be putting another restaurant, so this will be kind of my restaurant district. Here's a restaurant, and then this will be another restaurant, and then I'll probably build another higher kind of tier around here, because I'll build another wall straight through there. I don't like this tower. I really like the idea. I need some kind of brick here that's a little bit darker because I just couldn't find something that's nice and dark and something that I like. And I'm not building out of concrete because that's like the exact same thing throughout. So I don't really like that, but I do need to find something that's nice. And I'm not using bedrock. I'm not spawning that stuff in, but it looks okay. I do need to put some slabs around so that way they don't actually get all chilled and frozen over by the snow, but you know, whatever we can do. Here's my other thing. So I was bored and I was like, you know what, I need another one of those houses. So that's what I kind of did in here. I changed it up a little bit, different size, different flower pots. Gonna probably put like a nice little kind of kitchen back here or something like that. Come right down in here. It's a nice sized room. Come down in here. This is gonna be the bedroom area. That'll be kind of the same little crafting area down there. Might be, you know, that one's the Assassin's Guild. This will be probably a Thieves Guild person. I'll connect it right up. This is a nice kind of little lava thing. It just looks like it's a constant flowing wall, which I like. I do like the little texture, that detail that I did. Makes it look pretty cool. And if you guys actually see, that goes straight back, which I like. It's actually pretty nice. And I might actually just put the lava up 1 block so that way it looks a little bit more decent and it doesn't look like, you know, where you can see that line across, which I don't really care for. So yeah, I will probably put some armor stands here or maybe right there with probably just some leather armor because I'm running out of all my other resources pretty quickly. I did build some more rail. I haven't actually placed it down yet, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, you guys saw last episode me building that lighthouse. I don't know if I actually did end up detailing. Yeah, no, see, this says detail, so no, I haven't. This sign should say detail and connect. So what I mean by that is I'm going to connect this building to this building and make it all kind of cool. So that way if the military or secret police or whatever, if they need to come down, they can. So yeah. I haven't really done anything else. So yeah. I did build this because I was running out of egg space. This whole thing was backed up and now no longer. Now I have a whole chest full of eggs. I think, yeah, this hopper, I just take out all the eggs, you know. This chest is done, that chest is done. So right now I don't think we're getting a ton of eggs, but we can just put all the eggs in there. And you guys can see this is all full, that's all full, that's all full. So those are just all going to kind of back stack all the way down. That egg is going to come straight through here. And it'll go into that chest, if I can access it or not. But basically if it goes into the bottom of the chest, it goes straight into this. If it goes into the top, it goes straight into that one. So this chest isn't full yet. These 2 item hoppers need to be filled first. So yeah, but it's just so that way I have plenty of eggs. And then I bred a buttload more cows, if you guys can tell, so that way if I need any leather or anything like that, I can just come shoom 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 and I can clear some out. So yeah, I did see one person, they had this massive 64 by 64 area and they put so many cows per space that it was lagging out their world, which was pretty cool. But you know, they needed stuff, they would just kill half of them and then just make them all reproduce and stuff and have more cows. So all is all, but that's really it for this episode. Oh, this trapdoor's wrong. But that's all that I have for you guys this episode. I hope you guys have a super day. We're gonna take one quick look back at the map. You guys can see right here, this is where Southgate is gonna be. Here's Northgate down here. Northgate is really tiny. Southgate is going to basically go right kind of probably more like around this whole area. You guys can see how big Southgate is actually gonna be. It's gonna be a pretty major thing. Sorry if you guys hear any noises in the background, but you know, this is what it's ending up gonna be like. So yeah, I hope you guys have a super day. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye bye.